Welcome back to Sky Frogs. Today, I think we're going to work on, so we have one more thing here under tier 1, and it's just storage. So I think I might do that towards the end of this episode, but I want to start on the geode, you know? Hopefully we can get down to here. I don't know. They're calcite frogs? Okay. Maybe not. We'll see how far we get. The only thing I did do was kind of start prepping that storage. I made a little bit of a chest area. And since they're all sophisticated storage, eventually I will just make the controller, wherever it is for this mod right here. Honestly, we could just do that. That's really simple. Let's make that. So it looks like it's a couple repeaters. Oh, and I made an osmium paxel. I made a paxel from mechanism. Since I had the osmium slime, I've been throwing them up here. They've been making a little bit, just because I know it's a good material. It's pretty durable, so it'll last me a little while. But now, back to the main point. We need two repeaters, it looks like. 4 torches? Is it 2 pair? And then we need a barrel and some planks. Barrel. What? Oh, a sophisticated barrel. Now, can make a controller, which I'm going to put right here. Should. Now, does it also work cornered? Okay, let me move it. Oh my god, I forgot I took off the noise for the phantoms. Oh, they jumped me. That scared me. I'm going to move everything into the chest and we'll come back. Okay, I moved the things over. Nothing really like crazy organized. Like I just threw stuff kind of in places. But basically with the storage controller, let's say I got gold in this chest. Boom, I right click it all. It's all back in here. So all I have to do is run over here, and if something doesn't have a spot, I'll make one. So what were we doing? Yeah. It's gonna want me to go down this whole road, but I don't want to do it at this moment. I would like to get road to geode. Now the only problem with that is this is my breeding tank. We have cave frogs in here. I mean, they can live in harmony probably for a little bit. All right, bottle of Geode Frogs. Slime ball, okay, redstone. Oh, so we just replace that with that, and the slime balls. We just do maybe 2. It's probably all you need. Put them down. Okay, guys, be nice to your new friends. The other thing I need to do is figure out a better place for these guys. So my idea is the interior. So this is a 3x3 right now with the mud. I would like it to maybe be a 5x5, maybe even 7x7. I'm not sure. And then it'll be pretty much this design, just bigger, and maybe you try to decorate it. I don't know. Similar to this. So what my plan is on the top, we'll put down a different fluid on every spot, because they don't like interact with each other. So if it's full, it should just let me do, let's say it's 5x5. It should let me do 25 different things, if that makes any sense. And then you can put the, that's what we're getting to here in this area. Although I don't like, I don't know how big we'll actually need it is my thing. It says the speed caps out, so a few per source is plenty. Let's just assume that's 3. Maybe we just do 5 when we have the amount, when we have the resources. Faster slime, more slime per source. Slime milk sources run dry after so many spawns. A bountiful catalyst, 2 sweet slime bone meal. So that count. Drop into, oh, okay. I thought that meant like more than one spawn at once, but this seems to be lasting longer. Oh, this is that one. A teaming catalyst. Adds another slime to each spawn, drop it in like the others. Caps out like the rapid catalyst, so a few is enough, and then never runs dry. So you combine these 3 here at the bottom, and I think you are golden. Because, like, let's say the cave frogs, right? Sorry, I'm leaning back a little bit. Hopefully this is coming through proper. These are the cave resources, including iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is iron. So if I did a 7x7, each row could have 7 things. You know what I'm saying? 7 different, I'm trying to explain it. 7 different resources. So each row is 1 resource. And they could all be source blocks, but it depends how like fast they are on their own. I'll test it with like 1, and then if it's not fast enough, and we could just cram a ton of frogs in there. 7x7 is a big area. But then Geode Frogs has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 6 with the lapis. So I think 7x7 might be the sweet spot. I'm just trying to figure out how I would design these guys. Yeah, these guys have a lot, but these are also mob drops. Let's get there when we get there. I'm looking too far ahead. Oh, I can get an enchanting table, 1%. Yeah! Powered rails. I got 8 powered rails. Whatever. Probably the worst thing I could have got. Have I been yapping? Ooh, 4 cave frogs in there. Not cave frogs. What are these? Geode frogs. Guys, I think I'm just going to move you in there. Why not, right? That way the cave frog, the geode frogs can have their space. Also, under the storage one, I was just looking at it in between. It does recommend using barrels and pickup upgrades, which it makes sense. Like, you wouldn't need the hoppers. You would just put the barrel underneath and then the pickup upgrade, and it would just collect all the stuff. This isn't entity cramming. There's no way. We do have more osmium slime actually, so let's not have them waste their time in there. And if it wasn't already obvious, I talked about it, but I didn't do it on the camera or when I was recording. I went and got the water slime, the lava slime, which I didn't think I was going to really need. So I was waiting to kind of get the rewards just to prove that I did it. Nice. Nice. I think I just got 3 foods I have not eaten. So we'll let them do that. And have you guys grown up? They have? Look at them. They're green. Okay, guys, first things first. I'm going to breed. The problem with putting things in a chest is I don't know what I put where. And I don't think I have a way to access them without refined storage later. Oh, yeah, you guys too. Screw it. Let's just make a bunch of frogs. What are your babies going to look like? 112, 112. You the exact same. Okay. Well, that was stupid. Okay, so we need to make a few more bottles of Geode Frogs. Should make a few more. It looks like we need redstone milk for that, so we're going to spawn up another couple of slimies. What I really should do is apply a stack upgrade to this thing and just hold a bunch of them. Just leave the extra ones in there. Yeah, plus hoppers can get clogged up. If I just use a barrel underneath, put a stack upgrade in it with a pipe, it shouldn't have a problem. Should be all we need. We'll take you two. In there. Alright, now we need to use this to make lapis, which is gravel, it looks like. Do I have gravel? I do. Bucket of lapis slime. Milk him. Bacon and eggs. I've already had bacon and eggs. Alright, now this is the one we want to spawn. Feed lapis slimes to a geode frog, the 4 lapis frog light. Turn 1 in, then smelt the rest for lapis lazuli. Yes, it keeps giving me compacting drawers, which I plan to use, but I want to build like a real habitat for them. Oh, we're gonna have so many frogs in here. Hold on. Milk that guy. And once we get a few more resources, we can build like a real mob grinder too. But like I said, you get all that from resource frogs too. I didn't really look at all the infernal or anything. How many there actually are. The only other thing I was going to use is absorption hoppers or modular routers to move the items. I do see that we have modular routers, and I really like that mod. Very, very useful for moving and stuff like that. I mean, I think it's just, they're cool to me. Okay, guys, first piece of lapis. Yay! Everybody's favorite noise. Alright, smelt it up into some lapis. So, the geode chain opens. You've pulled lapis out of geode frog. It gives the rest of the geode stones and gems the same way. Tough, calcite, amethyst, emerald, diamond. Same loop as the metals. 1 resource slime per step. Work it down to diamond. Give me something good. Smooth stone. So I have the option. That's right. These guys aren't going to be like that goated. So what we're going to need to do is really breed these guys up. Nobody look. Well, now that we've built the first set of geode slimes, I think what I'm going to do is try to build their habitat for the cave frogs. Get them rolling a little bit, or at least, get them built up. What do you want, man? I don't have emeralds. I'm not trading you cobblestone and an emerald. Hell out of my face. I think this will be frog land either way, but it's going to take me a while to kind of rejuvenate the area because I work slow. I'm also just going to breed up the frogs in between because I have to. I've never claimed to be an architect, but I made like their home bigger. And if you can see the problem here, I forgot there's fall damage, or that slimes take fall damage. So the block is too high and they're just falling and dying. The only thing I can do right now is test if one block is going to make a difference. I can lower it. I would like one to land on here. They still die. Well, it's making me a bunch of slime balls. I tell you that much. This is not a final product, I guess. I thought I cooked here. I mean, I kind of wanted to make a big area for them instead of just doing like 1, 1, 1, 1 and putting like a pool right in front of them. I didn't even think about them dying. I have a temporary solution. These are frogs, so they're gonna be fine, but I'm gonna replace the floor with water. All right, not ideal, but it's gonna work for now. I mean, look at them go. They look happy, right? Well, anyway, that's gonna work for right now anyway. It is by no means perfect. We've been breeding up with the frogs in the background. They just had some babies. So we can take them actually and start processing some geodes. I'm kind of waiting until they get to a decent level. This will be the temporary holding. But yeah, let me go and get this. I gotta go place a bunch of milk right now. I have a lot of it. First, let's get some more coal cooking up. I need coal for this setup. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll modernize it. But I was liking the idea of them just being somewhere. Having a bigger area instead of just trapping them in a 1x1, which is usually what I would do. And this isn't terrible. I mean, they'd be eating them though. And this is extremely temporary as well. This is literally just to get some coal right now. But these guys should be getting more than one. I guess the hopper can only hold so many. And again, the hoppers are also temporary. When we have more supplies, we will make it better. But until then, let's get some lapis going. And I got rid of all the slime blocks. Should have enough here to make more. Be wary when you're doing this, by the way. I learned the frogs can jump up very high. Put some lapis on the top and let these guys. We should save one. Alright, you guys, eat up some slimes until your kids grow up. They're grown up. Some more sweet slime. 656. 656. Yeah, you guys are the new ones. And now they are 756. Nice. So then they're cooking up coal. But now we take the lapis milk. Assuming anyway. Tough slime. So gravel. We should have some more cave frogs. Some geode frogs. That's not the achievement. Oh, I think I need a lapis frog light. Am I missing something? Oh, no. That was the... Okay. Sorry. I mean, stop. Alright, we've got our bucket of tough slime. We'll milk this bad boy. Yeah, like I said, never claimed to be an architect. Everything looks a lot worse because I don't have shaders for some reason. And I don't feel like installing the mods. But, you know, this is complete chaos up here for now. I'm not totally opposed to the water. It's just I feel kind of bad for them. You got a bunch of children. It means you get to go in the tank too. Help them out. There you go. So we've got some tough ones here. Which again, we don't really need that many to be honest. I mean, we'll farm it up for sure either way. So let's just absorb this. Put it in here. Take this one. And then we should be able to just make that, I think. Calcite. So we got to milk this guy. And then get a couple out of him. And then, you know, we're kind of good. What did I just do with the calcite? Oh, it's right here. We'll get the calcite. We will take this tough one. Put it in here. In the mix. Did I just hear a zombie? Now we take a few of bros here. I think this is what I'm going to do. So I'll make a couple of each. Milk them. And then I'll take the remaining one. Throw it up there to get the frog light for the achievement. And then obviously eventually they'll be made to be processed. But like say I got a calcite slime here. Throw that there. We'll start collecting it. Etc. Etc. We have tough for whatever reason. I'm guessing there's, yeah, a tough singularity. At least it's not too bad. It's only 1,000 for singularity. When I was playing all the mods, it was 25,000 per, which still wasn't like insane in that mod pack anyway. But drawer, another drawer. Yeah, we need the calcite one then, which is probably in this one. They all seem to be. Okay, and then we take the calcite milk. See, we got 2 saved. We still have another one now. Then we take this, we take that. We move on to amethyst slime. Milk him up. Just kind of, you know, going through the motions here. I'm literally just repeating the process, going over and over, doing the same thing. So yeah, I'll grab like 3 or 4. I put a stack upgrade in here, so we'll grab a couple of each next time. Yeah, diamond is easily achievable. Speaking of, actually, let's try something out. Bone meal is, I don't know. It's like I knew, but I didn't know. More slime spawn before it runs dry. So let's take like 2 of these, see what happens. Is there still coal up there? No. Okay. Here, I'll throw it on this one. So what does it got? 13 out of 16? Oh my god, that's so many. I didn't expect it to go up 45. Wow. That's not what I was expecting. We'll save that one. Then we will use this. I mean, we're straight up. We can just probably upgrade it. Bucket of emerald slime. Getting to the nitty gritty. We're getting to the goods. We're going to need some... Oh, no, wait. We have slime balls. We need sugar. Here we go. Sweet slime for a while. We still have some extra slime balls. I didn't just use them all. Don't worry. Are you children? 756. You're all the same, right? You're from the same grouping. 866. It's a lot of just min-maxing these frogs. So I'm pretty much only going to make like a couple of these milks right now. Because what's the point if I can... Yeah, emerald slime definitely needs to go out. Just make them infinite. All we got to do now is scoop up a couple of emeralds. Like we can literally take this one and get the diamond one. And that is everything for this geode frog. Then we get into machines. That'll be the next one. Steel slime. Oh, okay. I like that later it looks like you need to use, you know, alternative recipes. And diamond slime. Wonderful. Oh, I almost put down this one. We'll have diamonds soon. And once I do that, I can have an infinite amount on my guys here. So I'll put the diamond down. We will put the emerald down. Which I'm going to have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I saved the emerald. I don't want to use all of it. Yep. Okay. Throw the 2 up here. Just wherever. It doesn't really matter. Look through our spoils. Okay. Is everything just a food reward? Or no, this is drawers. Which is fair. We will set up a drawer wall as well. I like how it gives you compacting ones for each one, like you would normally do. That's really nice, actually, because they're a little annoying to make just because they include a piston. It's not like the end of the world. It's just a nuisance. Get the diamonds going. Yeah, we've got a whole mix in here right now. Okay, diamond and emerald frog lights. Which, oh, I never picked up an amethyst one. Shoot. There we go. Okay, now we can make the catalyst. Let's do a bit of testing. I would love to make an infinite one. Diamond, emerald. So, a catalyst. Let's start that up. So that was a bone meal for the base one. We want to get all these quests done. So, bountiful. And then I think one was sugar. You could also said you could do a couple. Then what was the other one? Redstone. And then what was the last one here? Oh, 8 bountifuls. Okay. So a bit of bone meal. No problem. Boom. Boom! This is where we start juicing. So let's take something, for example, the coal. We're gonna need coal to process all this shit. So I'm willing to test this one out on it. I wanted one more speedy one though. There's a few, not a couple. I don't know if that's like intentional. So let's test it right here. Right here. This should still have a floor. All right. Oh, 4. Okay, it does tell you. That's good. So 3 quantities and speeds are 4. Okay, good, good, good. Here comes the unlimited coal, boys. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's where we're going to start juicing. Now we can juice all the cave resources. Like, look at that. They just dropped 4. And so, by the way, I can't really place the slime, but my plan, I tried to explain it earlier, but I couldn't do it without a visual aid. Like, let's say all the cave resources, we go iron, copper, gold, whatever. One gets each row. If that's making sense. Well, there's unlimited coal, and hopefully, I don't know, can these frogs keep up with it? There's 10 in here. How many are we gonna need? We're gonna create like a freaking entity bomb. There are no compact machines to hide this in either. Well, there you go. That is a huge step. The other part of the episode I wanted to do. Well, let me go make the rest of these. I'm gonna, you know, do a little cut, and I'm gonna make the rest of the slimes. So we have a problem. I think I made too many, and this is only 3 of like 7 resources. I'm gonna have to scale it back or make more frogs. I'm gonna have to pick these up. That is too many. I have to let them eat them. That is so many. Like, it's just been cooking in the background down here. Look at that coal. I mean, obviously these ones are brand new. So I have 1,000 coal in here. We've gone too far already. And that's because they have smooth stone again. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, why would you give me access to that? Is 10 frogs not a lot? You know, like, I thought that would be, like, enough. Did I breed them all? Oh, wait. If we breed them all, we don't know what's going to happen. They get a lot of tadpoles. Here. I think I got you all. You didn't get one. There you guys go. This should be the last ones, I think. Should be 5 sets of eggs. Okay. Let's see how that works when it does. Let's keep the coal one going, I guess. That one wasn't just bad alone. And I'd rather keep building up that resource. And I have 3 diamond furnaces, by the way. They're just not fast enough. But if we have unlimited coal, we can put speed upgrades in all of them. It's going to be a whole thing. I'm really figuring out how this is supposed to go. Oh, I forgot about you guys. 866, you and you. Is it out of control because I have it, like, running water? Does that make sense? Because I think it means it can spawn on any one of these at the same time. So let's do a little testimony. Let's say we have this. Boom, boom, boom. It should only spawn 4 at a time, I think. Now, I may have just made like 30 more frogs on accident. Or did they only spawn on the source block? Because this is already getting out of hand. This is insane. I gotta go pick them up again. Or maybe they only spawn on the source block. Man, oh my god, they're just like, it's like a fountain up here. Come here, guys. Fall. My original plan was to have every one of these be a source block. I didn't realize how bad it was gonna be. Maybe this one doesn't need to be geoified, which means, you know, maxed out like crazy. Maybe it's just meant to be a fun little pack, you know? I don't need 7 billion of iron and gold and all that stuff. Like, the iron singularity. That one's also just 1,000. I pretty much already have 1,000 iron. Well, don't worry, we're about to have like 20 more frogs in here. My plan was to make more infinite ones, but I ran out of, or I'm gonna run out of bone meal, so I can't really do that right now. Let's cook up some diamonds. I am gonna retest that, although, jeez. How many frogs we got now? Or how many are we gonna get? Okay, here's the thing. They wouldn't have given you the ability to put that many speed and catalyst upgrades in there if it wasn't possible. So I'm just afraid of generating too many entities at once. Not that my PC probably can't handle it. It should be fine, especially if they're getting eaten right away. But I did see... Oh god, where was that? There are a lot of frogs, I'm realizing. Warden? Freak no. Once they grow up, what is the timetable on that? Try it again, see how bad it is. Come here. Oh, like 10 seconds. Where was that? At productive virtual terrarium. This could be a late game. Runs one frog's whole eat loop side in 2 blocks with no live slimes or frogs. Set the glass dome on the processor to form it. Drop a netted frog in and feed it its milk. Slime milk of its own species for a resource frog. Mimic milk for a Midas. It eats on the milk spawn budget and drops the results at the bottom. 4 upgrade slots, tune it, bounty, appetite, and a smelter or melter. And a power. Okay. Whoever made this mod is like a genius, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I think I just. Okay. So now we've got a lot. Let's see how they handle it. And now the problem also is I can't process it that fast. Where are the other ones? I know there's some iron. Well, they're handling it a little bit better. Like, there's a little bit of a buildup, but it's not as bad. This is also only 3 of the resources. This is worrying. Like, it's gonna be really bad. Oh wait, emerald furnaces too. Diamond to emerald. There's a different cooked. Yeah, they're even better. Okay, let's make some of them. Then it's to obsidian, which, yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to be able to manage this. They expect me not to just max it out right as I get it. Because of course that's what I'm gonna do. Are you kidding me? Well, like I said, they seem to be handling it anyway. A little bit. I guess these furnaces will be better if I can have factory upgrades on them and put, they need a lot of power, but... Alright, well, let's do a pickup here. I wanna see how many, like... Sorry, I'm just tweaking things, not I'm tweaking. I'm just gonna try to figure out what, if there's like a sweet spot, if I need to make, you know, more frog. Like, see, they cleared that up pretty good. And I'm thinking maybe, like... Obviously the gold and the iron and the metals, they can be infinite and maxed out, but like the breeze rod, they can just be infinite. So I really need, you know what I'm saying. And hopefully, it might be a while. So this is going to be a bit of a slow process. I legitimately don't know how many frogs are in here. I had 10. I bred them all together. At the minimum, they gave 1. At the max, they gave like 3 on their spawn. I have no clue. Well, let's assume this. The catalyst looks like they can spawn 4. So 4 for every resource? I don't know. But I've also got, what, how many more tiers? So geode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tiers. There's no way I can have like 500 frogs in the... You know what? Let's just make more. Unlimited frogs. Yoik Tenkai. What the... Did I just put a bunch of my shit in here? Okay, well, whatever. While that's happening, I'm gonna disassemble this, maybe move it over there for right now. I also really want to move my cobblestone generator, but like, everything's wood. It's gonna set on fire. I need to set up a mob grinding area as well. Ah, the old heat generator. I'll have to make a wood platform somewhere, or a stone platform. But yeah, move that stuff over there. Kind of clear this area up a little bit. It's a little annoying, and it's not. Are these guys grown up yet? Okay, now this should be enough. I mean, there's got to be, what, in here, 40 maybe? There's no way I'd be able to count. There was also the problem of them trying to travel. Honestly, they seem to be handling it a little bit better, even though it should be way better. We're going to test out a few things. I think we have too many frogs. That's okay. Can never have enough frogs. So I wonder if it's going to let me build in here. My other idea is put it in here. So like maybe we could just do the middle here. Get these frickers out of the way. There. Now this should pop out. I don't know how overwhelming this is going to be, but let's watch. There are too many frogs, that's for sure. 9, 6, 8. Yeah, we're getting up there on the geodes. Okay, that's not too bad. I still think there are too many frogs. I mean, what would I don't like the idea of like a 1x1, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, just a 1x1. Them with one thing. Because if it's spawning 4, I guess it would have to be 4 frogs per, probably. At least at minimum, maybe 3. No, because they're spawning like crazy. But like these ones, I'm going to max out. Like I said, I don't think I need to max out like maybe redstone. So cave frogs. Yeah, it would probably be copper. Even then, coal, gold we did. Iron, obviously. Maybe redstone. But glow ink and breeze rod probably just need to be unlimited, not juiced. So we need more bone meal. Means we need to grow some crops up. Or start a decent mob grinder. Which I don't know if that's something I want to do in the middle of an episode or not, because I've built them 100 times. I know not everybody's watched all my stuff. It's something I've done 100 times with mob grinding utilities. So, what else do we have to do? Well, we can set up a drawer, a little drawer section somewhere. Not quite sure where yet, but we can go through the quests. So we have a workstation. I just realized this now, actually. When you put a workstation on a storage controller, it accesses all the chests. I do have to have one in the corner right now because I don't have wireless access, but I should be able to just like, say I wanted to build another one of them. All right, I don't have any of that shit, but let's go down the storage route. Let's finish that up. Okay, base stack upgrade. I think I have that actually favorited. Got that. I have the pickup one somewhere. I think I put it on chest. Yep. So I was going to use it for something else, but I never did. Oh, we need this block now. Imagine it just fell off. Can I have that back? Okay. Ooh. Oh. I see. Okay. All right. Now we go down the drawers, which we have a mechanism tank. Is this going to count? Nice. A fluid drawer gets us the configuration tool. We definitely want that. So we need a bucket. I got about 50 of them. I don't think we'll be using the fluid drawer right now. Unless I want to make like almond lava, I can put like that frog in there. That'd be a different process. So we want this reward. We want a storage controller. Storage controller. We need stone. I should have stone, I thought. I think this is modified stone. Oh, is it not pulling the drawers? It's fine. Now what? Storage controller. Okay, then we need the linking tool. We're also going to need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Trust, let me cook. 2 of those, 2 of them. And then we can put the storage controller pretty much anywhere. I don't know if we want to do drawers right now. I'll move them eventually. Usually I do. Honestly, for right now, I'm going to put it... Oh, God, the hoppers are full. For right now, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put 2 upgrades in there. And we're going to take a linking tool. Yeah, so we have got a huge radius, probably bigger than we're ever gonna need on this game. Hoppers are not the fastest transporter, unfortunately, which is probably why it recommends you use pickup upgrades. Never mind. Shoot, I thought I was gonna be able to figure something out for that. All right. So we have a few drawers. And we could low key because this is. So we right click, link them up, and let's say we do definitely coal, iron, the gold. They're the ones that are straight up in here. Coal, iron. Gold. Then we take pipes, and that should start extracting it. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, I gotta let this work through this. It's unfathomable that 3 iron emerald furnaces are not enough. The only problem is, yeah, that coal is gonna fill up real fast. Roll fast. Can use compacting drawers. That's gonna be better. Link them back up. Now they should start receiving. Yeah, the iron's receiving. I'll hold more for right now. We're definitely gonna put some upgrades in them. I mean, we could probably do diamond upgrades, honestly. Hopefully that helps relieve some stress, actually. I don't think that it's gonna. I think I overestimated, or underestimated, I guess. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I might have to figure out a solution in between episodes. I don't really know right now. We will see. Fried rice. Not eating that. Okay. And trash cans. Okay. Classics. Yeah, I think what I'll do is probably end it off here. Maybe work on that a little bit. Try and get it fine-tuned. And we'll put trash can right there. But that is the storage section of the game, which I already knew all that stuff. Oh, that is all of tier 1 done. We're still kind of, I mean, cooking on the Geode Frogs. Yeah, they're just cooking up too much too fast. Once I can get factory upgrades. So the plan, by the way, and I'll do this in between, but is to find this, refine this. This is terrible. But all the coal that's being processed is going to be pushed back into these being pulled out of the storage controller, which I believe... Okay, we can make... You need the advanced upgrades to do that, because you need to filter it. So yeah, that's going to be processed differently. I mean, I'm not getting like any lag looking at these guys. What am I, 118? What about this way? Yeah, it's not affecting my game. What else we got? Yeah, I mean, like, maybe we'll start empowering machines tomorrow. Well, next episode, sorry. I'm going to keep working on the Geode Frogs. Might build them a habitat. I don't know out of what, though. And so what's 968? 968 is the highest. They really hate you in this game, though. What do you mean I gotta go all the way to Infernal to get AE? So yeah, I think I'm gonna refine it up a little bit in here. Probably gonna flip all the hoppers. Maybe do like a line of chests in the middle just to ease the backlog. Get these guys cooking up faster. I think we're gonna end here because I don't know what else to do. And I just need to do a bit of fine tuning, bit of refinement, and we'll catch up at the beginning of the next episode with a little recap, see what I've been working on. I am debating on building a mob farm in between and then just explaining it, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I really need one. I'm going to make one either way, but it's probably just better if I do it in between. So anyway, peace out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.